am doing a most requested video today. I have had so many requests of you that wanted to see some of my hats. Well, today's the day. Just stay right there and I am going to try on several of my hats for you today. I need your help on deciding on what to keep and what to sell. I can't keep all of these hats. This is just half of what I really have. Please vote, describe the color the best you can. Welcome. Just keep it right there. And if you want to see some of my hats, you keep it right there, my friend, because the day's the day I'm going to show some of Lee's hats. Good morning, my friends. It is Lee, and you are watching Beauty Over 70 with Lee. Yes, it is Lee, and I am sitting here with my black shirt and my black hat on today. And as you saw by the thumbnail, today is Hat Day. I've been promising you a video on hats and showing you my hats. I've had an awful lot of requests. You ladies wanted to see my collection of hats. So today's the day I'm going to be showing you a few of my hats. In the background is my hat rack, one of my hat racks. And I have been a hatter. I have been a red hatter ever since I turned 50. And I have just recently dropped out of the red hats. And I have a hat group that I have a black hat group and a colored hat group. I have the Foxy Diamonds and the Sparkling Gems. So since I started YouTube, I have just, in COVID, I think a lot of factors have come into play since COVID across this country and the world. So there for a while we couldn't get into restaurants, we couldn't get into places to have hat groups, to have luncheons. So everything just kind of went on the back burner. So long story short, today I'm going to show you some of my hats before I pack them away. And there is a hatting function in the fall in my area yearly, and I have attended that for, gosh, I have attended that for so many years. I can't even remember how many years I have attended that. It's where you go and you socialize and you buy hats, and there's vendors there that sell hats and clothing and various things, but basically around hatting. So I have attended that, but this year I'm going to be doing a vendor. And a vendor, I'm going to be paying a fee to where I'm going to be going, and I'm going to be selling a lot of my hats. I'm going to be keeping maybe a half a dozen, and I have 57 hats. Now I'm not going to be showing you 57 hats today, but I am going to be putting on a few. But I have a big bin, and I'm going to be putting these in the garage and storing these until in the fall, so I can go to this function to sell some of these hats. There's red hatters, there's different hat organizations there that I can sell these hats. I'm going to lower the price. I have a small fortune right here in these babies, and I love them. I'm going to keep some that really are special to me, that mean a lot to me. Matter of fact, the very first one that I attended red hat when I turned 50. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep some church hats. And I can't possibly keep all these hats. I'm over here at my condo today where I am filming. I have these over here. I had them at the house at one time in my closet, but the hat racks, they take up a multitude of space, and I just don't have that space anymore. So to make a long story short, I'm going to narrow it down to about 6 hats of my favorite special hats. The rest of them are going to be sold. You have asked for this video, and Lee is going to bring it to you today. So I'm sitting here in my black hat, So I put on, let me explain this. I put on just a basic black top today because if I put on a green hat, a purple hat, a red hat, it's going to blend and not going to clash with a lot of colors. So that's why I chose black to grab the hats, because they're not going to come to me. So I'm going to have to get up and get them. Grab you something to drink, get comfortable, and it's getting close to Derby time. I'm going to keep out one hat that I'll be doing a video a little bit later for in May for the Derby. So here we go. This happens to be a black hat. And I'm going to be turning it around so you can see, and just a basic black hat that I can add rhinestones and different things to this. Now what I'm going to be doing, and I forgot to say, when I edit this, I intend to go through my files on my computer, my photos, and add a clip where I can do a split screen picture on the other side to do a split screen of me when I was wearing each particular hat that I put on with all the regalia that goes with that hat. That is my style of hats, and I absolutely love it. So I did get a haircut, and when you wear hats, you get hat head, and your hair gets flat. So here we go. We're going to take that off. We're going to fluff the hair, and we're going to put this baby right over here. Just throw it in the floor for right now. And I'm going to grab another hat. Just look at that. Could be perfectly for a church hats. And sometimes I do wear hats to church. That's what that baby looks like. It has the tie underneath here. Now, if anybody is a hatter and anybody likes hats and you want to purchase one of these hats, my email is in the description box. Please message me and I will be happy. I'm going to sell these very, very reasonable. So I'm going to put this particular hat on. I love this hat as well. And again, I wear this hat. You could wear it like so, but I wear it kind of like that right there. That's my style of how I wear this hat. That is my style. And can you see that? I'm going to spin around. I'm going to let you see what it looks like on. And I have a lot of bling when I wear this hat. So I'm going to spin around and let you see this hat all the way around. And that is this particular hat. I love this. I think this is one I'm not going to get rid of. We're going to try to go as fast as we can here. And this particular hat is green. Smash this baby, pack it when you go to conventions. And it's a crushable hat. And that's the green hat. I don't have it pushed all the way down, and you can understand why. But I'm going to spin around again. There we go. There's the green hat. And this is another hat that I decorated with all the pins. There's my Foxy Diamond pin that I had made. And this one has the netting as well. And I am Head Diva. And all the glitz, and inside it has my name. Can you see that? That's a pin that I had made with my name. L-E-A. So I'm going to put this particular hat on for you. Rabbit's hair. This was a very pricey hat, but I had to have it. And there's my Diva sign. As I said, I am Head Diva. And there is my name underneath here, and you can see that from a glitz. And this is another one of my black hats, and it does have netting. And I'm going to turn this around, and as I said, most of these hats are, if you're interested in any of these hats, email me, ladies. That's a black hat. Put on the pink hat. Gorgeous for spring. Gorgeous for spring. I wore this hat a lot in the spring. There you go. I hope the glare is not hitting my glasses, but I have to have it to see my monitor up here. And this is a good spring hat. There we go. There is the pink baby. I wear this hat to church a lot. It's small, not too big, not cumbersome at all. This is coral and black. And I love this hat. Like I said, it's not too big. It's a good church hat. And I love this hat. It's very comfortable to wear. And that's very important with my hats. So there's this baby. And vote. Vote for the hat that you like the best on me. I need that, ladies. Give me a comment and vote. Just describe the hat, describe the color, and turn around and let you see that. That is what this hat looks like. I apologize. This is my Western. I'm not going to ride a horse, but here we go. This is my Western. Sometimes we go to functions at steakhouses and various places or outside events, put on the blue jeans, put on my hat with turquoise, and my boots, and there we go. I don't have all that on, but you know, I will show you pictures, as I said, with each hat. So this is the Western hat. I'm going to turn around and let you see this one as well. And there's the Western hat. And I've shown this hat before. This is one of my absolute favorite lavender and purple hats. It's very lightweight for spring and summer. It's very cool, and that's what I like as well. Again, I've showed you this. And in red hatting, in your birthday month, you can alternate from red and wear a purple hat. So that's why I have several purple hats. So I love this hat. Very, very lightweight. With the two purple flowers there, and I've shown this before. And I'm going to turn around and let you see this one. And I love this hat. This is the lavender with the purple flowers. And there is that hat. One hat rack is kind of getting, okay, this is a red hat. And it has more of a Western hat as well. It has a purple band up there, and it has a little plume right there. Can you see that? Not real crazy about this one, but, you know, I bought it. So, anyway, this was a red hat with a purple band, and the band does come off. So you can just wear it plain or put other bands on it. And that is one of the red hats that I... And here is one of my black and white hats. I love this hat. I have this in red and black as well. I like big hats. And I love this hat. Love it. Again, that's my style with the left side brim up. And love it, love it, love it. And I love this hat. Black and white. This is more of a derby hat. With the brim, if you turn the brim down like so, that's more of a derby hat. Or you could pop it up. See, it protects your neck from the sun. I just like mine with a little bit more style since I'm not going to the derby. Now, if I'm out in the sun, I will turn it down and then just turn it right back up. But I love all this. Ladies, I don't know how I'm going to be able to part with my hats. I'm almost in tears trying them on for you. But anyway, this is definitely one that I am going to keep. So this is the black and white. I have the red and black in the same hat. And here she goes. Here she goes on, the red and black. And I added a little puff right there. There's little feathers right there that I added to that. It's absolutely like the black and white when you saw, but I just added this more of a fluff right there that I like. But it's the same hat, black and red. I love it, love it, love it. This is the black and red one. Like I said, again, it's a derby hat But see what it does for me? If I'm in the sun, I turn it down, but otherwise when I wear it, I puff it up. Gorgeous, and I love it. That is that hat, so I'm going to turn so you can see this hat as well. There we go. This happens to be a turquoise and black hat. Now, a lot of these hats I just bought plain. I bought the hats plain and I decorated them. This is a hat that I decorated. I put satin around the brim and some little feathers and some little netting. And most of these hats I decorated. Now, some I did not, but most of them I did decorate. And this is what this one looks like. Love this hat as well. Love the colors. I wore a turquoise blazer with a black camisole and matching jewelry. This is the black and turquoise. I'm going to turn around. And again, I just have a black top on with silver hoops today that would blend with almost anything. So this is this particular hat. And again, I decorated this. Put all this on here. It's a straw hat. And I put all this on here and gathered it and stitched it. And I love this little red hat too. And sometimes I'll clip little rhinestones and things depending on the look I'm going after. I just like my bling. What can I say? And here we go around. I'm in my little tash chair today. Here we go around. So there is another red hat. This happens to be just a little basic, cool ivory hat that I don't know why I like this hat, but I liked it, and I still like this hat. And I will add, again, depending on the attire that I'm wearing, I will add little clips here and there of color to blend in. But it's just, again, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to move real fast. So I don't want to bore you with all these hats. But again, you asked for this video, so Lee is giving what you asked for. I'm going to turn around and let you see this hat. And yes, my hair has been cut. I had to chop a lot of it off, or they chopped a lot of it off. I've been working in the yard, so my neck is kind of, I got sunscreen, but my neck has kind of got more red than I wanted. But anyway, this is a Scully hat, and it happens to be, this is the only royal blue hat that I own. Again, it's a lightweight hat, and I shaped it accordingly, and I added this here, and I added the rhinestones to this. I added some little feathers, and I added the rhinestones to give it the bling that I wanted. So this happens to be the blue hat. Again, I need your vote, ladies. Let me know what hat you like on me. Forget the black, forget the jewelry, because that doesn't go. Again, my plan is to add a photograph of how I wore this hat, the clothing and the jewelry that I wore with this hat. So I'm going to spin around, let you see the blue hat. And again, this is the only royal blue hat that I own. I used to 60 hats, so I can't possibly show all of those. This happens to be another church hat. I like this hat to wear to church. I've worn it to church for Easter before because it is small. It's very comfortable, and I like the style. See how it slopes? You know, it's how it goes, like the slope from left to right, and it's got this, and I like the shape. I like the color, and it's just the right size. You can wear this to church without a problem, or to a function. There, I'm going to spin around. Hope I don't make you busy. I'm trying to spin relatively slow. This is the little coral hat that I absolutely love. I'm debating on whether to keep this one or not, but we will see. We will see, ladies. I can't possibly keep all of these hats. I just can't. Like I said, I've got a small fortune. A small fortune in these hats. This hat was was just a basic old sun hat, this green one. And the floppy hats that you can buy. I decorated this hat. A friend of mine actually in Vegas, in Las Vegas, she actually sewed this bow on here for me. And she sent me this hat. And she had added a few rhinestones. Well, knowing Lee, this wasn't enough for me, so I had to add more bling to this hat. So what I done is I'm gonna hold it up where you can see it. There's bling around the brim there, around the brim, and there's bling on the bow. But that's the basic lime green. So knowing me, I had to put more bling to it. So you're going to see what I done to this hat. This is a very heavy hat. I had to put rhinestones all up in here. Can you see that? All up in there, there's rhinestones. I'm going to take it off so you can see it. There's rhinestones all over the brim, all over it. So when I shape it to put it on, you can see the rhinestones from underneath. And that's exactly what I like. I want to be able to see those. This has been hanging over here, and it's really not shaped the way they've been piled up. But anyway, that's how it is. This is a very heavy hat. Again, you could wear this as a derby hat. But anyway, this is the green. And I have a green blazer, exactly the same color, and that I wear with this hat. And so this is the green. There is the big heavy hat. This hat weighs about 2 pounds. Yeah, or more. It's super heavy with all those stones on it. Why do red hatters need more than one red hat? Because they want them, because they like them, right? Again, this is one of my favorite hats. I love this hat. See this is something that I put there. It did not come like this. I put that pin right there. So I love this hat. I'm going to take my hat rack when I go to this convention, and store my hats and then price them, and they'll just pick out whatever they want. It's very similar to the hat that I just took off. This is another red hat, very similar, but again, I added the rhinestones to this. It did not come like this. I add that. And that's very tedious work to do this. If you sew or do any kind of crafts, you know I had to glue, and matter of fact, that one right there is coming loose. I had to glue each one of those on there, and this one here was in strips, but these over here were just a little tiny, so I had to glue those. I did put the rhinestones around the band, as you can see. I put it there. And on the back, not only on the front, but I like things on the back of my hats as well. And on the back of my blazers. When I'm known to add pins on the back of my blazers when I wear my hats. So in the very back where it don't hit my back when I lean back, kind of up high, I will add a very pretty pin that will coordinate. And I'm kind of known for that. The people that know me. And on this particular hat, this is just a pin that I have stuck on there. I can take that off. I can wear it any way I want to. Wear it on my lapel, on my blazer, but I just happen to pin that on the back, so when people see my hat from the back, it's more bling. So I'm going to put this particular hat on so you can see it. And again, another one of my favorite hats. It wouldn't be nice without all that bling on it. And I'm going to turn around so you can see that pin that I put on the back. And it shakes. And so when I turn around my back to you, you can see that pin that I've added there. Again, Another red hat. Remember, ladies, vote for which one you like and describe it the best you can, because I need help sorting through this almost 60 hats. Patriotic. So this is my patriotic hat, actually. Shouldn't say horse here. This is my patriotic hat. It's got the red, white, and blue. My birthday is on a patriotic holiday, June 14th, Flag Day. That happens to be my birthday. And there is my patriotic Western hat. I love this hat as well. Very lightweight, very comfortable to wear. Again, put on a denim jacket, put on my red, white, and blue, and I'm good to go. I'm going to turn around and let you see my little Western hat. Patriotic Western hat, that is. Because remember, I had the turquoise and brown. So this is the patriotic Western hat. Please give me your votes, ladies. I need help. Here's one of my fall hats. One of my rust colors with the black. And again, I found this hat like this. I did not decorate this hat. I found it like that. It came like that, didn't add anything to it. I've had this hat for maybe at least 20 years. At least 20 years. And again, my style of hat, cocked up to the left, down on the right. It's a great fall hat. So, I'm going to spin around and let you see this hat when I turn around. And there is the black and kind of a light rust beige color for the fall. Another red hat. Here we go. And I decorated this hat. This hat came with the band and the little poof here, and I put all of these by hand, one by one, little pearls on here. And when you see this hat with my attire, my clothing that I wear with this hat, you will see why I did that. One by one pearls to the band and to this, one by one, glued them on. Why did I do it? Because it's what I wanted to do and I like the look. So I'm going to turn around and let you see this one. You can see all the way around. My little pearls, and of course I wore pearls with this hat, red and pearls. Okay, this particular hat has a story behind it. It's rocking the Caribbean. Hubby and I took a cruise several years ago, and it was oldie goldies. You know, my era was back in the 50s and 60s, so there was so many, there was just too many star singers that was on this. I think there was about 15. The Supremes. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of. Bowser was on there. As a matter of fact, I got to meet you know, all of them are on there. Freddie Cannon, Freddie Boom Boom Cannon. Everybody remembers him, you know, Freddie Boom Boom Cannon. But anyway, I bought this hat and they all autographed it on the bib and around. Freddie Boom Boom Cannon, the Supremes. Gosh, I mean, they're all on here, and I'm trying to remember how many they were, but they were so many. But I'm going to stick that on. I don't wear this much. It was just more of a souvenir piece, but it is. We went in the Caribbean, and there was like 15 different singers or groups that was on there, and we went for the entertainment for that. We had a blast. We absolutely had a blast. And this is what I always will keep, because I got to meet all of these singers from my era. Anyway, I'm going to turn around and let you see that. That is definitely a keepsake. Rocking the Caribbean. And I got to meet one of my idols, Freddie Cannon, Freddie Boom Boom Cannon. I think I am definitely going to keep. and it's cream and black. And I love this hat. Very lightweight. Again, a nice derby hat. It's got the black. I add nothing to it. I found it like this and I bought it with the cream flower, the rose. A good derby hat, a great derby hat. I'm going to spin around, let you see this. There is one of my favorite hats. Come on, ladies, come on, vote. Let me know which is your favorite. Are you confused? I am very confused. And I love this hat as well. Absolutely love it. It's got the ribbon. You can see there it's got the ribbon, the two flowers that were made, and it's got that on it. But I put this on it. I put this on it because, yes, I wanted the bling, and I got the bling by adding that on there. I'm going to turn around and let you see this hat. Again, you could turn that down, and that would make a very nice derby hat as well. So here we go. I hope I'm not making you dizzy, turning too fast here, and I apologize if I am. But anyway, that is my dark purple hat. One of my absolute favorite hats. This is my very first hat when I became 50. I joined the Red Hatters, and the very first function that I attended, I wore this big hat. And I decorated this hat. This hat was very plain. I searched and searched for just the right style of hat, and I decorated it. And I'm going to show you this. And I bought the pin and I put it in the front. It says it's all about the hat. And this is the hat I'm talking about right there. I put that pin right under there. I decorated this hat and put this on here. I put all these purple and red plumes that you can see in Hobby Lobby occasionally and everything. I hope you can see that. I'm going to turn it around where you can see it. But it's just a felt wool hat, and I wanted that hat, and I decorated it and put all of those red plumes up there. And then on the back you can see some of my world-class shopper, and that would be me. That would be me, and some of my Red Hat Society pins. I don't have all of them. I have them in my jewelry box, but I just put that little, I forget what year when they presented that particular, and every year they would do a pin, and then I added my little bling pin right there. Hope you can see that. But I'm going to put this is definitely a keeper. This is the one, my first hat that I wore, and when I was 50, when I attended Red Hat, you can become a Red Hatter when you're 50, as you well know, and up until then you're a Pink Hatter. So I'm going to put this baby on, and this is how I wear this hat, just like so, just like that, and that is what I look like. Yes, it's big, and that's what I like. And I'm going to turn around and let you see this hat all the way around. I love decorating hats. My hair is flat. Hats now that are not considered hats, they're called fascinators. And they're little bands. They're actually little bands, little headbands, and you can slide them to the left or the right. And if you don't like big hats, you can wear the fascinators. So see, you can see they have little headbands, and you put them on, turn them to the left or the right. And this just happens to be a yellow hat. You will see the fascinators a lot when they do the derby, the host and the people that don't want to wear a big hat, or maybe is in the shade and don't need the protection of the hat. You'll see the little fascinators. And I normally have this one turned to the right on down, but I just stuck it on there real quickly, as you can see, just to show you. And that's my yellow fascinator. And then I have a purple and red fascinator that I wore for Red Hat, as you can see. And again, I put the bling on it, the little rhinestones, just a little bit of pop of stuff there. And this is my little red and purple fascinator that I wore for Red Hat. That is my little royal blue fascinator. It doesn't look bad when my hair is all, I have more hair and it's all poofed up and I have the clothing and everything to match. So if I just want a little something, there's that. And this is a silver one. And I'm going to stick this on so you can see this. And I wear this with a silver and white blazer attire. And I love this one as well. Very elegant if you're going. And I'm going to turn around and let you see this one. And that is silver with the, and again, I put the pin, the Aurora Bora pin there instead of rhinestones, the Aurora Bora colors. And I put that there. So that is my silver fascinator. Fascinator here. That is the purple, and again I added the bling to it. And again, you can put it to the left, you can put it to the right, just slide it to the center, however you want to put it. I just got them on there so I can show them to you. And I have a black fascinator. There's that. I'm going to stick that on with a little rhinestone in it and some little feathers. More of a little cocktail. And I'm going to turn around and let you see that. So, it's absolutely what I have. I didn't count them. I don't know how many. I've got another hat rack. I just pulled a few. Like I said, I'm going to be picking out the ones that I want to keep. I'm going to pick out one that I'm going to wear Derby Day when I watch the Derby. I always watch the Derby. It's coming up in May, as you well know. And but anyway, vote. Try to help me. Please try to help me weed out some of these hats, which ones you like on me. And again, when I go through my photographs on my computer, I'm going to try to find the pictures that I wore each one of these hats that I tried on for you today. I'm going to do a side shot over up in the corner to where you can see the clothing and the jewelry that I have that go with each one of these hats. And they bling out, believe me, I do. So, and there's several more that you might see a picture that you didn't see the hat. But anyway, I'm going to show you that. And I thank you for watching today. I thank you so much. Hope I didn't bore you, but again, most of you know that I am a hatter and have been for many, many, many years. And you've requested this video, so I try to give my subscribers what you want. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't bore you. And most of all, with my glasses on today, I hope I didn't get reflection in my light that I'm using today to do this video for you. So again, I thank you for watching. And remember, I'm going to leave you with my favorite words. Go out and make today better than yesterday. And always, always remember that I love you. I will see you next Thursday. And thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I invite you to take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to comment and leave me your vote on the hat that you like. And I would appreciate that so much to help me weed through these multitudes of hats. What I'm going to keep and what I'm going to sell, because I can't keep everything. Love you, my friends. I will see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.